Oh my god, I love being motivated. I love being motivated. Me too. I love being motivated.
Story time by Brett Dupree. Hi, I'm Brett Dupree, your champion of authentic joy, here to tell you one of my favorite stories growing up. When I was a kid, I had this book. I don't have it anymore because I'm not a kid anymore. But it was called Aesop Fables. It had a lot of stories, but one has always stuck with me. It's one of the most important stories I ever heard, and it has shaped one aspect of my life, especially when it comes to who I surround myself with and the choices I make. In the forest, there was this beautiful lake, and walking up to this lake was a beaver. As the beaver is walking up to the lake, he heard a noise. Looking to noticed there was a scorpion right there. And the scorpion asked, "Excuse me, sir, could you please take me across that lake?" "No," the beaver said. "If I take you on my back and take you across the lake, you're going to sting me." "That is preposterous. For you see, if I were to sting you, I would also drown." "Okay, that's a good point. All right, I will take you across the lake." That is when the scorpion got onto the beaver's back. The beaver jumped in the water and started to swim across the lake. Halfway across the lake, the scorpion stung the beaver. The beaver screamed in pain. "What are you doing? You stung me! We're going to drown! You're going to drown too! Why would you do that?" And the scorpion said, "I am a scorpion. It's what I do." Another variation of this story that I also heard growing up was about a hiker. A hiker was walking up a mountain and he saw a snake. And the snake said, "Excuse me, sir, can you help me up this mountain?" And the guy was like, "No, you're a snake. You're gonna bite me." And the snake said, "Think about it. You're doing me a favor. Why would I bite you?" "That is a good point. All right, I'll help you up the mountain." So the man picks up the snake and walks him up the mountain. As he got to the top of the mountain, the snake bit him. And he's like, "What are you doing? I thought I was going to help you. I helped you." And the snake replied, "You knew what I was when you picked me up." Both of these stories have always stuck with me. Both of them for pretty much the same reason, because they both have the same lesson. How can you really be mad at someone for acting like a jerk when you know they're a jerk? When you make a mistake of some kind, when someone acts in a way that they generally act in the past, whose fault is it for letting that in your life? The man allowing the snake, taking the snake up the mountain, he knows what snakes are like. He knows that snakes bite. The beaver doing a nice thing for the scorpion, he knows what scorpions do. They both discarded their better judgment to do something nice for someone they knew will most likely harm them. In life, there are many people in your life, or many things in your life, that you know can harm you. When you accept and allow those things in your life, and sometimes you will, as I have, the lesson isn't to blame that person. Because when you're blaming somebody, you are poisoning yourself. And you're denying yourself the ability to grow and move past it. When someone's responsible for your problem, they're also responsible for your solution. But when you take responsibility for your life, you have the responsibility to make the changes that you want to make. So when you make that decision to allow that person into your life, take responsibility for your decision that you knew who they were. And move forward and make the decision that next time you won't take that snake up the mountain. Next time you won't help that scorpion across the lake. Or if you do, and they do what you thought they did, forgive them and move on. Because not every time does it equal death. Sometimes it's just lending someone $200 again even though they didn't pay you back last time. It's all about being responsible for your choices. I am Brett Dupree, the champion of authentic joy. If you like these stories, give me a comment below of what you thought. Thumbs up if you like them. Reminding you, once again, to be joy, to be love.
JoyousExpansion.com. JoyousExpansion.com. Come and say hello to Brett Dupree. He is an inspirational life coach. Good for you and good for me. He turned my life from grey to blue. I'm sure he'll do the same for you. Get in touch and you'll see your life will change dramatically. JoyousExpansion.com. JoyousExpansion.com. Yeah.